Welcome from my side. I'm Yogesh Mudras, Managing Director Info Markets in India. Here at the 8th edition of Safe South India. And for this media briefing, I have been joined by some of the giants of the industry who are here. Sitting right next to me is Mr. John Paul Manikam, who is chair of OSAC, which is Overseas Security Advisory Council, Chennai chapter. Sitting on the left is we have Mr. Chuzar Nachia Rajasekhar, very well known in this entire Tamil Nadu. He is president of the Tamil Chamber of Commerce. Sitting next to him is Pankaj Jain, who is senior group director at Info Markets in India from our organizer's side. And next to him is Mr. A. Narasimhan, who is vice president strategic business alliances from Vision India Private Limited. So, just to give you a brief about this show, SAFE is a subset, or I would say the parent event is IFSEC, which we do this. We are informing a part of global group registered in London. We do this show IFSEC in UK and across the world, and which we launched in India 17 years back. Then we saw there was a big demand in south of India, and that's the reason we came and launched this show SAFE. For security and surveillance industry 8 years back here, and it's been growing from strength to strength. And the hub is in Chennai, because we all know Chennai is a big manufacturing hub and also a commercial center with so many safe and smart cities around it. And also we had seen a lot of security threats in the past. So this industry, as I say, is growing year on year for us. This year for us, over 120 brands are exhibiting at this show. Some really innovative products from across the entire security and surveillance industry are being showcased, be it from CCTVs, access control, biometrics, be it the boom barriers, everything is there, and all the latest innovations are being showcased. At this show, we are also in a very high-end conference which is going to take place over these 2 days, and some potentially challenging issues for this industry, what are the new innovations. And we have over 35 speakers coming in from some of the giants of this industry coming and speaking here at this event. The purpose of this event is to how we catalyze the growth of this industry, and this industry is already, if I look at even the security services industry, is over $3 billion industry this year, and the overall security and surveillance industry has been growing around 16-17% CAGR year on year. So this is only for us to make it our life safer, be it the corporate world, be it the residential world. I think we were represented here by the traffic department. We had the Chief Justice Bandi Gangadhar, IPS, DCP Traffic was here, and also from the fire department we have our officer P. Sarvanand. So they are all basically looking at all these products which will be then make our lives easier in the future. So a lot of government departments are expected to come in out here to visit this show. There's a lot of corporate sector is doing this show very closely. Over 4,000 trade visitors are going to come in over this next 2 days, and I think that this life is going to be more secure and keep on doing this products. I think for us, this industry, and for me as Informa Markets, we like bringing this kind of shows to showcase all the innovations that are happening in this space. What I'll do is, after I speak, I'll pass on the mic to each of the speakers. They will speak about how they're associated with this show, what they think about the security sector in particular, and then we'll open the floors once each speaker speaks for any questions from the media. So first I'll hand my mic to Mr. John Paul, so from USA.
Mix both, okay. OSAC, Overseas Security Advisory Council, is under the US Consulate. So, security leaders எல்லாருமே இந்த குரூப்பில் இருக்கும். So, they are the users of this technology. When you exhibit such kind of technologies, companies want to know how to protect their own assets, critical assets. It can be people, property, right? Their brand reputation, everything is involved. I can see right from dash cams to CCTV cameras to backup recorders. இது எல்லாமே கம்பெனிஸில் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கான opportunity இருக்கு. Right from OMR to Sriperumbudur to every section. Chennai is a multi-diverse industrial city. அது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். It is just not an IT hub. So அங்கே சேஃப்டிக்கும் செக்யூரிட்டிக்கும் நிறைய ஸ்கோப் இருக்குது. So as OSAC, we are associated with it. in two things. One, knowledge partner, we wanted to share knowledge, conferences support பண்ணுறோம். இன்னொன்று, we also wanted to bring in the younger generation to know about what's happening in this world. They can be part of this innovation, they can become entrepreneurs, or they can learn these skills and then come into companies. So in the aspect level, this expo has been a tremendous success in Chennai, and a lot of people look forward every year, and we are super happy to be associated with this expo and Informa Markets.
Thank you, Mr. Rajsekhar.
Chodanachya Rajashekhar, President of Tamil Chamber of Commerce. We are continuously associated with this exhibition organized by Info Markets during several periodical periods, including last time. The security is most concerned when it comes to trade and industry, because a lot of investment in plant machinery and both manual and other resources are there. To prevent is security is meant for prevention. In Tamil what you call Varumun Kapo அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. For your information, the magnitude of this security and other issues. Recently, due to this development of artificial intelligence and other IoT and other things, the cyber attack is more in these days. For your information, a statistical information of US FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, 22 to 23 data, almost 38% of cyber attacks increased. The value loss goes to up to $1 million to $2.5 million for that particular year. It shows how important these innovations and the latest developments in the equipments and security. For awareness, they are making contribution to the awareness and the safety security of the trade and industry. We wish to organize these exhibitions in future also. We are supporting. Tamil Chamber of Commerce Sarbla, Tamil Nadu government, we are taking so much of efforts in Tamil Nadu industry and trade for safety, security and everything, development of trade and industry, economic developments. In this context, இந்த நேர பின்னணியில் இது போன்ற வர்த்தக செக்யூரிட்டி சேஃப்டி எக்யூப்மெண்ட் வர்த்தக கண்காட்சி இந்த தொழில் அமைப்புகளுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு விழிப்புணர்வை ஏற்படுத்தும். அவங்களோட சேஃப்டி செக்யூரிட்டிக்கு இது மேன்மேலும் உதவி செய்யும் என்ற அடிப்படையில் இது போன்ற நிகழ்வுகள் தொடர்ந்து இங்கு நடைபெற வேண்டும். அதற்கு தமிழ் சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ், தமிழகம் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி டிபார்ட்மெண்ட், தமிழக அரசாங்கமும் ஒத்துழைக்கும் என்று கூறி.
Thank you. Can I pass to Mr. Narasimhan first, who is Vice President Strategic Business Alliances at one of the most leading companies in the security and surveillance space, Prama Hikvision India Private Limited. So something from your side?
Sure. Prama Hikvision India Private Limited, established in 2007 in India, has been making great strides in terms of ensuring safety and security in the country by manufacturing some of the technologies, cameras with technologies which sort of are futuristic in nature. The organization has the turnover of the organization has been increasing by several thousand crores, I would say, across the globe, and also in India. We have developed today this. What we do is the unique, and we stand as the top market leader in India. The technology that is adopted is of present day, and also we have an R&D facility with almost 40 people working around the clock to ensure that the latest artificial intelligence and machine learning and all these technologies, the deep learning methods, they're all in-depth in the cameras, so that people get the latest technology and the products. The company has over 53 branches in India, ensuring that the after-sales service is taken care of. And the uniqueness about this organization is that it has got solutions and products for every vertical. Call it for education, call it for banking, call it for traffic management, especially the railways, and the road transport, and for every aspect, for every trade, commerce, there is a product which is available.
Hello.
Yeah. So for every trade and there is a product and a solution which is available. We have a factory there in Vasai, which is near Mumbai, where we have a facility for 4 lakh meters of space, manufacturing the latest cameras. And this factory ensures that they supply about 16 lakh cameras per month. We are not only looking at the Indian market, we are also looking at the Southeastern Asian market, where there is a huge opportunity that exists for these cameras. The after-sales service that we provide is unique in nature. We ensure that any customer who buys the product has the opportunity to send it back to the factory in case they have faced any difficulty or it is not repairable there at the end. And the arrangement is with 2 major courier service in India who pick up these cameras free of cost from the customer, and a replacement camera is delivered within 24 hours. With all this facility, the company is also coming up with not many non-CCTV products like, they've already been there about access control and boom barrier and these kind of products. The company is now introduced Hip Robo, which is useful for, the robotic cameras which are used in warehousing and other places. There are machine cameras which are being used by the production oriented companies. So we not only make cameras that is used for security or as said about the precautionary methods that are adopted for safety and security of any premises, but the cameras are now being useful for increasing the profits of the customer, increasing the yield factor in the customer's premises, thereby ensuring that it becomes a center of all activities and all the safety, security, production activities. These are all centered around the cameras, which can help the customer to increase the production. So this has been the contribution of the company in the country as of today.
Thank you. Very interesting insight. Over to Pankaj Jain, my colleague at Cow Markets.
Thanks
everybody. Sure.
Thank you all of you for coming. Good morning to all of you. The larger purpose of this event actually is securing people, property and assets, right? To me, security is a common factor to all of them, right? And the other message which we try to push to the community is by and large, as I said, I look after safety and security as a vertical. Both the verticals, people generally are reactive to the situation. When a problem happens, then they want to do something about it. The idea is that they should be very, very proactive, right? A CCTV camera or a biometrics or a artificial intelligence, these kind of things should be proactively installed by everybody at our homes, at our workplace, infrastructure and so on. So that's the message we try to push through the event, through the exhibition and the conference.